Now this is how you do a remake, not Warcraft 3 refund. I mean, if you were here for Smash, you heard my spiel about Warcraft. It's one thing, like, I was willing to give Blizzard the benefit of the doubt, because all they had to do was remake the damn game. All they had to do, that's what they said they were doing. They said they were just gonna make the assets updated and have it run on modern systems much more easily, and everything would work the same way, custom maps, you name it. And then they outsource it, they cut features, they don't advertise it, and they launch it in a sorry state where you can't even play the campaign because it just crashes. It says defeat. You can't do customs easily. I played one match and it wasn't bad. Let me just be clear about this. The match that I did play, that I got into in multiplayer, was fine. It ran well, the game played well. That wasn't the problem. But the UI is still antiquated, the chat sucks, and the thing about it is, like, when you scroll around on the screen, it gets kind of, like, crusty, and people are complaining about frame rate issues. I'm glad I got to play it for myself, and I'm probably just gonna get a refund. But the fact that you can't play the original anymore is fucked up. As we were mentioning earlier, if you play the original copies of the game, you know, like Frozen Throne or the original, you apparently, it just downloads the reforged version and you can't play it. So you can no longer play custom games in the originals. So Blizzard fucked it. Apparently the budget got cut and all the art and models were outsourced. That's correct. That's what I had heard too, yes. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this is a remake. It's weird because Activision is the publisher of this game, and Activision Blizzard clearly published Warcraft 3 Reforged. Like, this is how you do a remake right. And that's how you do one, like, totally fucking wrong. So, anyway, I just need to vent a little bit because Warcraft 3 is just a wonderful game, and I'm sad that I now have to deal with this reforged version. I hope they patch the old ones back so that you can just play those again. How good are you at RTS games? Not great. I was Silver League in StarCraft 2 at one point in my life. If that means anything. That's probably the extent of my skill. When I was playing a lot of Warcraft 3, I was okay. Just like okay. I enjoy playing RTS games, big Command and Conquer fan. Love StarCraft, love Warcraft, but, you know, I'm not amazing. I'm gonna just say one more thing about Blizzard, because after all the fucking fiascos with Diablo Immobile and even Diablo 4 looking a little bit bland, and all the stuff that's gone on, the controversy, aside from all that, I miss looking forward to Blizzard games. Not to turn this into a sob story or anything, because I'm fine. I'll live, but they just had this, oh man, they had this aura, and it was great for a while, and I don't play World of Warcraft anymore. I played it up until this first expansion, and that was it. So I don't play those games, and they go hard on those games. I don't play, Hearthstone, so that's not for me. I don't play Overwatch. Which, I mean, again, maybe these are good games and I should like them, and maybe I'm the jerk, but I played all of them at one point, and they were just fine, and they didn't click. Warcraft clicked. I mean, I'm fine. When it comes to card games, I'm fine with just Slay the Spire. I love that game so much. You don't have to buy packs, you just buy the game one time and you just play. It's great. But, anyway, the point is, I just miss when Blizzard was doing more things, and maybe Diablo 4 will be good, maybe it'll be a return to form, maybe they won't cut the budget like they did Warcraft 3 Reforged. Whatever the case is, I just wanted to let you all know that. I just needed to get that out and say it into the world. The best part of the Warcraft 3 debacle is, the super ultra Blizzard fans that are really, like, defending Blizzard because give the game time. They, you know, don't get a refund, support the developers so that they can continue to improve the game. Like, Blizzard needs the money! That is all, thank you. No, how about you release the game in a functional state that doesn't crash, slurp, slop, that doesn't fucking freeze, that doesn't stutter, on day one, and then if there's any bugs, and not 10 bugs in 5 minutes like some people have had, mind you, if there's any bugs, then you fix them. Someone said, especially for a company that used to be a release when ready company back in the glory days. Yep. I mean, they're just, you know, they're just damaging their reputation bit by bit by bit by bit. And, people are still gonna buy their fucking games because they're addicted to World of Warcraft. I mean, hey, I made the mistake of buying Warcraft 3 Reforged, so... And the models aren't even that good. Some of them are great, some of them look good. The environments are bland. They don't look that much better. They look like... Okay, the game came out in what, 2003, the original? They look as if it was remade 6 years later, 7 years later. And they lack some of the models lack a lot of the charm of the original models. So while yes, the resolution is nice, the visuals definitely are a step up in many ways. It's not all for the best. I would have been just happy to have the game, you know, run really well in widescreen, full widescreen support, nice visuals, nice resolution, and then just play the custom games. I would have been happy with that. Maybe they will eventually get it into a state where that can happen. Fucking Kraken streamed the game, and the main orc, Duratar, was invisible. He was just gone. He was invisible. Was it Duratar? Loktar? Whatever one. He's still streaming it. Thrall? I got it wrong. Look everybody, it's Thrall from World of Warcraft 3 Reforged. That's the model right there. No wonder it was invisible. It was in this game instead. Thrall, more like Thraint. Alright. Okay, I've had my fun making fun of Blizzard, and remember, I was defending Blizzard just last night. To some extent. Just last night I was saying, don't tell me what to play, I'm gonna check it out, it's one of my favorite games, it's gonna be great. I don't want to fight. I don't want to be spicy. I want to enjoy video games. I don't get schadenfreude when my favorite games are fucking destroyed. Which it's not completely destroyed, I'm being dramatic for comedic effect, it's just buggy as shit. But I just want the game to be good, that's all. Same for Diablo 4, you know, be good. Just be good. You know, it's easier said than done, but... It's not like Blizzard hasn't made great games at some point in their career. Someone said a lot of the original staff at Blizzard has left in the past several months. There's pretty much none of the people who made the original good stuff anymore. I mean... That might be a little hyperbolic, but if that's true, I wonder what made them leave in the past couple months alone. Maybe they just don't agree with the publishing and all the stuff that's been going on. I mean, there's been a lot of bullshit. There's one controversy after another. Possibly that. Maybe they just don't like the direction they're going in and what games they're prioritizing. Whatever the case is, I will give Diablo 4 a shot, because that's the kind of gamer I am. A stupid one.